Well, I can't believe it's already June. This month, I want to start by talking about interest rates. Currently, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is floating around 7%. Have you ever heard anybody tell you, well, historically, that's low? You know, they might tell you a story back in the 90s or 80s, or they had an interest rate of 11, 12, 14%. And that's true. I mean, historically, if you look back, it was actually in the 80s that the 30-year fixed rate mortgage peaked at 16%. But the important thing to remember is in the 80s, the average home price in the United States was like $70,000. So yes, it was still expensive because those interest rates were high. But what we have today is the average home price is almost $500,000 in the United States, and we have a 7% interest rate. So that's exactly why we're having this affordability crunch, right? Even here in Central Oregon, our home prices are much higher than the average in the country. So the point is, as we have these higher rates at 7% and we have these high home prices or home prices that seem to be holding, which one of those is going to blink first? Because at some point, one of those has to adjust down. The Fed is telling you they're committed to an inflation rate of 2%. So they're holding their Fed rates, and it looks like that the mortgage rates are going to hold at least for quite a bit longer. I don't know. We're all watching it unfold right now. All right, let's take a look at the latest Beacon report. 3 charts to show you. The first one will start with the Bend median home price. Took a jump here in May up to 753,000. Not really surprised by that. You know, as we get into summer and more sales are starting to happen, we've seen this in the last couple of years. The prices come up. But when we talk about the number of sales, take a look at this chart. We just don't have that many. In May, we had 128 sales in Bend. Last May, we had 157, and in May of 2022, there was 218. So you can see, obviously, how those rates are slowing the market, and we're just seeing fewer sales. Okay, the last one I'm gonna share with you, this is supply, which again, all these things are correlated, right? You see this spike in months of supply. This is according to the Beacon chart. We haven't had 3 months of supply in a very long time. And for what it's worth, I run data in the MLS every single week. And we just saw that we now have over 400, I think it was about 406 single family homes under an acre that are actively listed in Bend. It has been a long time since we've had that much inventory sitting. So back to the point at the onset of the video. What's going to change first? Are prices going to adjust down even a little, or rates going to come down soon enough that the market will take off?